It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see who rules the skies in tonight's battle.
It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles
on Thursday night primetime.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
And we're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And away we go at the link. Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
Well, what does Lamar Jackson have in store for us this time around? Now a two-time NFL MVP. We know he is electricity personified on a football field. Must-see TV. He also knows, and these Ravens do too, that they got to take that final step. Got to get to a Super Bowl and ultimately win it with a two-time MVP.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Lamar off the play fake. Completed to Flowers. And they get this down to the 28. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Caught by Flowers. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Henry. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone.
Personal
getting
foul.
Your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is just one of those quarterbacks, Kate. You can feel it when he runs on the field. The guy is powerful. It's a big reason why he set a new NFL record by quarterbacks with 15 rushing touchdowns. Everybody tries to do the tush-push, the QB sneak, but nobody can do it like Jalen. Why? When you squat 600 pounds, you run like a running back. And then he showed last year he can throw like some of the elite quarterbacks, too.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. This finds Smith. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
That one's incomplete over the middle. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So that brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Flush down out to his left. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
No touch it. No touch.
And wait, what's this? They faked a spike. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. 1st down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
No touch it. No touch.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
Great, set. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. He's on the move. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. Andrews with the catch. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. Breaks the tackle, still going. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Finish up. Sit on.
From the gun, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's 3rd down.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing a 4th down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Here's Lamar. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are able to get this back up to their own 15-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Great.
They go to Barkley again. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Great, set. No touch.
From the 31. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football.
Great, set.
They're looking at 3rd and 7.
No touch.
Here's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Great, set. No touch.
1st down throwing for Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Gets him those 3 yards back, but it brings up 3rd and 10 now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
No touch, set. No touch.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can...
And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Play action. Here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. Finding Flowers. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Forced out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think I heard everybody in the stadium, yeah, Kate, including you, say throw it away, get rid of the ball. Everybody heard it, except for the quarterback. And the sand in the hourglass, well, it ran out.
Has it at the 45. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. 45 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will take possession.
No
1st and
touch,
10, ball set up at the 48.
No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means.
Great,
but one that keeps
great.
you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Has a man, it's Brown. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Great. Set. No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Great. Set. No touch.
Hurts setting up to throw. Chased out to his right. Barkley's got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles pushing for a score before the break. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
No touch.
On 4th down, Hurts. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. 35. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st down, here's Lamar. Complete, Derrick Henry. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Man in motion here. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call. 1-844-Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they'll touch this down just shy of midfield. The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, Henry. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 coming up here. So that clock's going to run as he takes a knee. We'll see if the defense wants to burn a timeout and preserve some of it. So we've reached the halftime break. It's the Ravens leading so far on the road. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his...
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. So to begin the third quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They're out and set, first and 10.
No touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
No touch.
Hurts. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Running back sent in motion.
No touch.
On third down, it's Hurts. Escapes out to the left. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Hurts now on fourth. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up second and 5. Running once more with Henry. Finds a big lane. And he has it all the way down to the 8. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him maybe a yard on that play, Brock. Still 7 to go on third and goal.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
Shut up!
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, I don't mind a run play on third down, but you better feel real good about in these goal-to-go situations, Kate. And with that stop and actually going backwards, now you've infused this defense with even more confidence.
Oh, it's a miss. He sent it wide right. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He can shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on first, second, or even third and goal.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Good, set.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Delton.
Toss play to Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Delton.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of him.
Oh my goodness, they're faking it from their own end zone. And they don't come through on the fake as the pass falls incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And no doubt still some disappointment internally, at least, after their last drive ended empty-handed following that missed field goal. Get him yet again. Darius Slay has it. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
They go with Barkley here. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Throwing here hurts. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And we expect to kick, and we've seen this before, it's a fake. And the fake's not going to pay off as that winds up incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
This is Henry on 2nd.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's off, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Well, Kate, I'm not sure what you were thinking when they bring the kick unit out there, and I don't even know what kick they were blocking. But all I know is there was utter chaos. And that play was ending in one of 2 ways. A quick throw and an easy score for the offense, or that locomotive barreling across the pocket for a sack. They got the latter, but I don't know if I'd recommend it again.
Offside, defense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
They got him to bite and jump off sides. It's a rare thing to see that actually work, and it gives them this 1st and 10.
No touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
No touch.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Great.
Hurts to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Great. Set. No touch.
Running is Barkley. Escapes a defender. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Escapes the pocket.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Here's Barkley. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. And his kick is no good. He missed it, but wait just a second. Looks like the penalty flag might bail him out, Brock. I think this is going to be roughing the kicker. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. They'll get another chance to knock the extra point through. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. The drive begins with Henry. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Call it a gain of 4, and now it's 3rd down, and that unlucky 13.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
beside me right now. At the last moment, Brock, a desperation play, takes a highlight reel touchdown and makes it a turn. He loses the football, and it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
They'll run here with Henry. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. On first down, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, hard to come by in this league. I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. And a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Rolling out to his left. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. Looking for the back that time. And that makes it 4th down.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Ravens send Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He's got it at the 5. And he's out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And this is a huge loss on the play.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Once more, here's Henry. The ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Great, set.
One of the tight ends motioning right.
No touch.
They go to Barkley again. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Great, set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
No touch.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. It's Henry on the counter. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Ravens nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Third and 4 coming up now. Another run for Henry. Broke through the tackle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
2nd down, he takes the option right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Here's Henry on the option. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens making a 3-score game in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Justin Tucker is the kickoff for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This short fielded at the 20. And And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Great, set. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Misfire there, couldn't connect.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
No touch, set. No touch.
Hurts trying again on second down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
No touch, set.
Hurts looking to throw. That's completed right side. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Great, set. No touch.
Hurts throwing again. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
The tackle by Justin Madubuike. A loss of a yard.
Offense staying out here. It's 4th and 11.
Great, set. No touch.
Here's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. The Ravens in victory formation and content to just need this one out. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.